Hi, in this lesson, we're going to take a look at how to apply picture styles and effects. I have a picture here on my Word document. I'm going to select it and come up here to picture format. Now, what are picture styles and effects? You'll see right here in the middle of my picture format contextual tab, a big section called picture styles. And if we look up here, we see a number of different styles that we can apply. And these styles are just groups of these picture effects and borders. Now, if I come down here to the lower right corner, you'll see it says More Picture Styles, and it shows me these quick styles that we can apply. Let's take a look at some of these. We're going to start with this one here, and you see simply by clicking on that style, it adds a large, thick, matte border around our picture and gives it a little bit of a drop shadow here. That's one style. Now, we can go ahead and we can change it. Let's pick something like this. That's a drastic change. It puts this oval border around our picture, kind of cuts away some of the picture, but again, another little shadow down here on the bottom. Some of the other ones get a little bit more extreme. Let's say this one here, which cuts off our corners, gives me a white border and a little more shadow behind it. Some of them are kind of extreme, like this one. Or perhaps even this one with a little bit of a reflection and a weird sort of 3D rotation and a bevel. Lots of stuff going on there. This one, which creates kind of a vignette. Or this one, which is one of my all-time favorites. Now, when we look at the different styles, we don't see anything that looks like the original picture. There's no way to go back to what we had originally. Well, don't panic. Over here in the Adjust section, we have a button, Reset Picture. And if you click there, it'll go right back to where we started. Now, like I said, these styles are groups of these effects and borders. Let's take a look at Picture Border. So you can choose the color, the type of border, the weight. Let's take a 6-point border, and by default it creates a black line around our image, a black outline border, whatever you want to call it. I can change the color. Let's say I want to make it blue. Can choose another color. Maybe I want to change the line style. There are different types of lines I can create. Let's choose this one. This one's kind of fun. And if I want to go back, I can choose Reset Picture, or I can choose No Outline. But the outline is still there. It just is invisible. So I'm going to reset the picture. Now, let's go to Picture Effects. You'll see we have an option for presets. And presets are like our quick styles. They're just groups of effects grouped together. And some of them, like that one, a little drastic, pretty extreme, or maybe something like that. Or even that. And if I want to go to no preset, gets me back there, but there's still a shadow. So again, I'm going to reset my picture. Now we have shadows. We have options just for the shadows. Maybe I want to shadow like that, or an inner shadow. Maybe a shadow to give me a different perspective, like that. And again, I can take the shadows off by choosing no shadow. Reflections, same thing. A small reflection which is a little bit off the picture, or maybe a more extreme reflection like that that's on the picture. Or again, I can choose no reflection. Glows. Now, I'm not a big fan of glows. They do have their place. But like I said, I'm not a big fan. But they are available to us. And you can take them off. Soft edges. This is where we got that vignette. If I go ahead and choose this one, 50 points, very extreme, can't see much of the picture anymore. I can also go ahead and choose one a little more subtle, say like that one, if I want to just soften up that edge. And again, I can take that off. Bevels, we can choose a simple bevel like that, or perhaps something a little bit more extreme like this one. Kind of a double bevel there. There's a few more. And of course, you can go back to no bevel. And the last one, 3D rotation, exactly what it sounds like. It will change the rotation of the image. And all of these effects can be layered on top of each other. So let's go ahead and let's add a bevel. Let's add a shadow. And let's do a little rotation. That didn't give me much. Let's try something a little bit more extreme like that. So you see we have our bevel, our shadow, and our rotation. And of course, if you want to go back to where you started, click on Reset Picture. Now, all of these effects and border styles, not necessarily these picture styles, but the picture border, picture effects are also available with shapes, icons, cutout people, stickers, illustrations, and cartoon people. They'll all work for those. 3D models, they're not going to have much effect. You can apply them to smart art, charts, and screenshots as well. So now you know a little bit more about how to apply picture styles and effects to an image. That's it for this lesson. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.